So, and welcome. This is the first part of a video tutorial that I will be making on how to use the FreesearchR app. So the FreesearchR app is very much intended to be a basic data analysis tool for data evaluation and descriptive analysis, where you can import data from different data sources, manage data by filtering, modifying, or creating new variables, and then get descriptive data on variable characterization and correlations, and also review missing values. And then there are some further additional capabilities that I will not be going through right now. And then finally, of course, you can download and export the results, so you can get your analysis results directly to your text editor. You can download the modified data, and then finally you can get the code out to reproduce the results directly in R. So this app can also be used for learning and to generate quick R code for further analysis. So in this video, I will just go through how to get data into the FreesearchR app. So if you start by going to Get Started, then you can choose either File Upload, REDCap Server Export, or local or sample data. So this is for trying the app out. Then you can use sample data, or when you use and run FreesearchR directly in R locally, then you can also load any data available within the R environment. But let's go to the file upload, and we'll click the browse, then choose a sample data set. So now you see here you have a small preview of the first 5 observations, and you can have a quick overview. So you have a pop-up with the interpreted data classes and missingness as these gray bars to have a quick overview of any patterns in the missingness. Then you can choose a threshold for the level of missingness to exclude, and then you can also manually select which variables you want in the data. So if we do like this, then we just click Let's Begin, and then we run. And then we have sort of the data overview and filtering pane. We will save this for later. If we go back to the Get Started and choose a different data source, we can choose the REDCap Server Export. I'll put in information for a sample server that I have created. And here you see, after clicking Connect, after pasting in the API token and clicking Connect, then we have information that now we're connected to the server, and we can click to see the data dictionary, which is specific to REDCap server. Here we can get the field name with the field label to have the description used in the REDCap server, and also information on the data types. Then here I'll select which what data I want to include. I can select age and hypertension and diabetes, for example. And then I can specify the data format, either wide, so I have one row for each subject, or long, which is the default REDCap data format, where I'll get one column for each observation type. We can also add some filtering, where I can filter by event arm, and some optional free text filtering, which follows the REDCap logic patterns, but this is really much an advanced use case. And then I can click import. And now I get the information that the requested data was retrieved. We can click to see the imported data in sort of a browsing fashion. This is just raw data, and we can have a quick overview of the data types. And again here, just as before, I can set a threshold for missingness, and I can select which variables to include. For REDCap import, the record ID is always included, no matter if it was chosen or not. This is to handle sort of the REDCap request, but this can be included again now if you prefer to. And then let's begin just as before. And then finally, we can have a go with the local or sample data. And I've included some packages for sample data to play around with. And if we choose the stroke package and the trial data set, we'll get some data from a clinical trial that we can use to have that we use for practicing different analysis. And we can just, as before, select variables and select the threshold, and then just dive right in. And here you see the overview is regenerated, and we can go on for different analysis that I will be covering in the next session.